Welcome to episode 175 of Consignment Chats, where today we are going to give you the top 3 reasons why you need C-Chats. There are 3 major reasons. All right, are y'all ready? We're going to break it down. We're going to break it down for you. And you want to hang on to number 1 because it is all that. Number 3, why you need us in your life, resellers, is because we do all the things or have done all the things.
Yeah. Like
so many things.
Brick and mortar.
We're experienced.
Yeah.
Some of the things.
So like
brick and mortar.
All right. Brick and mortar. Online consignment. Retail arbitrage. Sourcing. Wholesale. Pop-up shops. Facebook auction groups. Facebook groups. Live selling. The list goes on and on and on and on. And if we don't know
you name
something,
it.
I mean, we try all this stuff. And a lot of it we try just for you. Like Whatnot. We tried that.
Oh my gosh.
We did that just so we could tell you how it worked, who might be interested in it, what our thoughts were on it, all the things. You know, selling on our own website, Shopify, you know, different ways to source, different ways to sell. We've tried most of it. And what we haven't tried, we'll probably try it if people are interested in doing it, and or find you an expert who has in our community. So you can just really get.
Yeah, we're like those sucker kids that, you know, in your neighborhood that, you know, you get them to do it first, like try it out and let you know how it was.
Yes.
Like, I'm not eating it, you eat it. Well, we're here to eat it for you. Like, we'll eat it and then we'll tell you why, right? Why you should.
Some of it gave us indigestion.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, some of it gave us indigestion, but we still tried it, and we will advise you accordingly.
Remember those 3 months I did Flip? Back when it was like a, you know,
the
business person to business person to sell things. Other sellers would ship you their items and you could sell them for them. Tried that out, made videos on it, gave you guys the inside scoop on it. That's right.
Just for you. Just for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we've done so many things. And even now so we use like ListPerfectly, Consign Cloud, like stuff like that. I will still try tons of different ways to use that and different workarounds. Even if it doesn't really apply to my business, I want to know how it works so I can help other people when you have like a brick and mortar or just a different workflow. And I can say, ooh, try it with these steps instead.
Like, it kind of reminds me of our episode a couple weeks back where do resellers need a website? We landed on, no, you don't need a website. But guess what? We have websites.
We have websites. I laughed my butt off at that. Like, but we know that most resellers don't really need them. Go watch that episode for all the details. But yeah, we know.
We didn't know it was going to be a controversial topic. Turns out we got a little blowback on that one, folks.
We got some heated people.
That's all. No.
Wow.
Yeah.
All the sacrifice. You know what? I feel like I need some of people like us in my life that'll taste test everything for me ahead of time. That's a pretty
Social
fantastic
media,
thing to have.
We're there. We're on Threads. We're everywhere. We'll try it out. We'll let you know our thoughts on it. Absolutely.
Yeah. And you know what? The other beautiful thing about us and all the things, there's 3 of us. So you get 3 different outlooks on all the things. Right? 3 different opinions, 3 different takes on it.
Different
it's not just
platforms.
1.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah. Like you love Macari. I do not.
Macari. And I do free shipping on there. People are like, oh my God, what?
Yeah.
It's okay. I can help you with it. And if it's not the right fit, Libby can help you with how she did it.
Which I don't anymore.
And then she'll be like, but you should just use eBay.
Right. And why would she say just use eBay? Because she's had years of experience and knows it's tried and true, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not afraid to, I mean, I don't think any of us are really afraid to, tell people when you tried all these different things, sometimes it's much easier to look at from the outside, to look at somebody else's business and be like, no, you just need to focus here, here, and here. This is really working for you.
Yes.
Now, when I'm looking at my own business, that's a little more difficult.
Yes.
But when I'm looking at somebody else's, I can be like, oh no, Samantha, you just need to do this, this, and this, and that'll work for you.
So make sure to join consignmentchats.com, where we can help coach you and help you with these types of things.
Yeah. Make
Our walking
decisions.
commercial.
Because Lord knows we
I
get
think-
decision fatigue. Like, that's a real thing. Like, in this business, we can easily get decision fatigue. You're deciding everything. Most of us are solopreneurs.
Mhm.
We're making every single little decision. What color should I use in my brand? What social media platform should I be in? What should I price this at on eBay? What should I tell the consignor? What should I? Oh my goodness gracious!
What word should I use in my title? Yeah, it's nonstop.
Should I go
And let me tell
sourcing
you,
today? Yeah.
even more painful
No,
if you're an
you probably shouldn't.
overthinker. Overthinkers, it's even harder. Ooh, it'll really wipe you out, all those decisions. Lord.
Samantha's
I
a
think
nice
it's cool,
medium
too.
thinker. Molly's an overthinker, and I'm an underthinker. So yeah, you need C chats, stats, because we balance each other out, but we can also offer you all three perspectives on that baby.
Right?
The whole spectrum.
I mean, I love to tell people all the time that, I mean, the fact that we've been brick and mortar, hybrid, and online, like we have done all the things when it comes to a reselling consignment business. We have done all of it. So,
Yeah.
you
And
know,
I
I'm
used to
not
go into
big on the
people's
term
homes.
expert, but yeah,
Right. But we are
organizer
in our own
the
ways.
home.
Yeah. I used to go into people's homes, and then I would take their things, and then I would do pop-up sales. And I did the majority of my business on Facebook and a local market for a long time. Like, there's lots of range from all of us.
And it's so good that I can say to you, oh, Samantha, I was thinking about doing a pop-up sale. What are some of the positives? What are some of the negatives? What do you think about that? Yeah.
Right.
Pretty cool.
So good. So good. All right. I'm moving to number 2 because this by far is one of my favorite, because it's a word I just love. I think it should be like a drinking game with this word. Business building community. Every time we say community, take a drink.
We're well hydrated around here.
Community. I mean, we love community. And we have a business boosting community that we have built in Consignment Chats. And I love everything about it.
So I always said this when I worked at the hospital too. I was a director there and had a good network of director friends. And I think part of what makes somebody an expert and really good at what they do is not just their knowledge, but their network and those that they can find and pull knowledge from as well. So being a part of a community like that, where you can offer your knowledge and the things you know, but also know that you have resources to go to if you have questions, is just, everybody's knowledge just becomes one big hive. And we have that, and it's so freaking cool.
I mean, I talked about like how much experience we have in the reselling world and all the different things we've done through the years. But I mean, the reality of it is I go into our mastermind meetings or, in our Facebook community, I've learned so much. Like last week, I asked a question, a very innocent question, I thought, about Poshmark. Well, I got very action-based things to take home in the next 12 hours. I implemented, and my sales on Poshmark were 3 or 4 times what they normally are. Minimum 3 or 4
You averaged
times.
what, like a sale an hour during that time you were implementing those
Yeah.
things?
Yeah. Which was a lot.
Yeah.
For some people, maybe that's not a lot, but for what I was doing previously on Poshmark, that was a lot. Like, I just thought I was asking oh, is there any little things? And they were like, boom, 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 here you go. I'm like, oh my gosh, that totally transformed my business on Poshmark. Like, you just don't know who knows what. And it's just so cool to talk to people that are in all these different niches.
This is why, not to toot horns here, but this is why I think we have such a great business boosting, building community is because we, as the creators and leaders of this community, know that we don't know it all and know that we still love to learn new things from everybody. So as open as we are to give you our knowledge, we are equally as open to receive new knowledge from other people. And you don't get that everywhere all the time. And that's how we we are a collaborative. That's our other big C word, collaborative community. And that is across the board with our community. So,
yeah. And when people do things differently, like that works to our advantage. Not one single person in our community does things the same way, has the same business model, like, because the possibilities are endless. But on top of that, like it just breeds this totally amazing collaboration. Like you said, just, you never know what you're going to learn. Or if you're, oh, well, I use Shopify as a small part of my business. Well, there's 10 people that use it as the main source of their business. Then you can say, all right, well, I just have this little question. And all of a sudden you have a whole new world open to you.
So when we talk about community, I'm sure it's all linked up down below, but I'm just going to say we have a free Facebook community that has the mix of brick and mortar and online resellers and people that do consignment and people that don't do consignment and people that are non-for-profit and a huge mix of wonderful people. So free Facebook community. We have our Patreon there's free parts to that, like our Listapaloozas and our book club. And then there's also the masterminds and things that go with the different memberships. And then, like those are our two main spots where we have these hubs going on in this melding of the minds, as we say.
Oh, melding of the minds. Ooh. So here's the other wonderful thing that goes on in our communities is we do free events that boost your business, like our Listapaloozas, right? We've talked about that many times. We have things like Listapalooza. They are free. We do it because it is fun. And it's fun to come together and watch and help each other grow our businesses in a collaborative way, in a fun way. And my gosh, who doesn't love to get prizes? I mean, we always get prizes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, of course, this is number 2 on the top 3. Why wouldn't it be? There's prizes.
Yeah. Yes. And if you're like working by yourself, there's no, you think, all right, I'm a pretty motivated person and, you're working by yourself there. You'll be surprised about how much further you can go with a little accountability and encouragement. It's shocking to me.
Yeah. And some people they come into our masterminds and they have a challenge and they want to get everybody's opinion, how they can overcome it, things they got going on. They want to update from last week. They want to, be in it. Some people just come to listen. We do ask what their goals are and what they need help working on. Sometimes they just say, I'm good right now. And they just want to soak it all in. It's for everybody, every style. Just come in, soak it all up.
Yeah. 100%.
I mean, all 100%. Kinds of resellers, like niche down, people that do online arbitrage, people that do retail arbitrage, consignment, people that do wholesale. It's not, I said, I think we need to do a reel where I'm like, Samantha, is consignment chats just for consignment sellers?
Not at all. Not at all.
No. In fact, it's probably what would you say if we had to do percentage wise? Like how many people personally, we do a mix of things. We don't just do consignment. But if we had to look at our community, I would say that 25%, between 25 and 50, between 25 and 50 are consignment sellers.
Oh, yeah. I definitely think
that. Yeah.
I was doing the reverse. So I definitely think at least 50% of our group is consignment. But that being said, it's like our businesses where it's, a mixture of things that they're doing. We even know some people that have brick and mortars, but then they have vendor sections. They have wholesale sections that they get wholesale items. And maybe I think there was one person recently that just like a small corner, they wanted consignment and the rest of it, they sourced and did things themselves. And so I do think that the majority, not the majority, about 50% does consignment in one way. And then the other half, they're just consignment ready.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which brings us to the number 1 reason why you need C-chats in your life. Did you drum roll. It is because we will not allow you to leave money on the table.
Yes.
Yes. Wow.
Not under our watch.
Well, what does that mean?
It means every reseller needs to be consignment ready. Why is that? Because I won't make you role play. I'm just going to tell you, okay?
I was waiting for it.
I'm just going to
She was
tell you.
trying to
I'm
make
not
you
going to make you
role
role
play
play.
earlier.
I can role play
I
with
was
myself. Because every reseller, the second you tell someone, they go, oh, well, I have some stuff. Will you sell my stuff? And, sometimes you don't have, let's say you're presented with this really good deal and you don't want to leave that money on the table. If it's a $50,000 deal and you don't have $50,000 in cash, or you don't have $1,000 in cash, whatever the deal is, and you don't have that money, you can make a deal on consignment where you don't have any cash input and you don't have to leave that deal untouched or on the table. You can do consignment and it can save your butt that way. It's also a negotiation tactic. When you are at a sale, you can say, I can offer you $100 for this right now, but you'll probably make about 5 times that if you want to consign it. Negotiation tactics. So it really is, you can use it to your advantage as a reseller to really build your business. Do you ever have to use it? No, you might just want to use it as a negotiation tactic. Or you might just want to have it in your back pocket in case that crazy deal comes your way. So you don't end up setting bad terms or saying, oh, yeah, okay, I'll sell it for 20%. I'll give you, I'll take 20%. And and all of a sudden, you're losing out and you're not building a sustainable business. And that really sucks. We've seen it happen. People fall into it. Resellers
Even
are like,
recently.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So.
And I always too bounce back to the pandemic and all the, oh my gosh, I can't source. Oh, I'm running out of inventory. Oh, this, oh, that. And I wasn't even selling at the time. I took a break because I worked at a hospital and I still had a porch full of stuff because people kept dropping it off. So even just to know your terms, you think you're never going to use it. If something like that happens again, or something in your life happens and you need to hurry up and adapt, you know about consignment, you know what your terms would be, and you can easily adapt and use it if needed.
Yeah.
Those tools are already in your toolbox because we have helped you put those tools in there and you're ready to roll.
Is it hard?
And in the meantime, we talk about everything else in the group too. So you can learn about consignment and you can be ready. And then we'll still talk about eBay and Poshmark and brick and mortars and marketing over there. And it doesn't necessarily have to do with consignment. We just want you to know about consignment. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. So is it hard? Like, this sounds like, oh gosh, what am I gonna have to do? I don't know. Like, we often get people like, oh yeah, I've been thinking about putting a contract or an agreement together for a couple years now, but I don't know.
Hey, quit your whining. Do we look like we make anything hard? I mean, what here makes you think we're going to make it hard? We make it fun. We make it easy. Hey, now back it up. We put it on a platter for you, like literally.
We're experienced. We've been around. We're a lot of fun. We're easy. This could be a different kind of show.
Hey! We want to keep this monetized. Slow it down. Back it up a notch, girl. Back it up a notch.
Yeah.
Woo,
so
heading off the tracks.
You can go to our website, download a sample consignor agreement, have that. It is awesome advertising, put it in your, put it on your phone, put it on whatever, but it takes literally about, oh gosh, what would you say? 3 or 4 minutes? You download it, you plug in, what percentage you want. If you need guidance on that, we are here for you. The free community is here for you. And you just have it ready. So whether you're going to go negotiate or you're going to go take advantage of that really great deal you don't have the cash for, you are ready. Or your aunt Susie, I always pick on Susie. Susie, I'm not talking about you, Susie Eads. I love you dearly. I just picked that name. All right. But Susie down the street wants to consign with you, or she wants you to take her stuff. And all right, yeah, I'll sell it for, I don't know. I'll give you back what, 80%? No. And a lot of people will fall into a consignment model with the wrong percentages, with no end date on that contract. And it really can hurt you and hurt your business quite badly. You are not doing someone a favor. You are running a business. And that is why you need the terms right up front.
I want to put in there too, sadly, that sometimes, because typically those situations happen with friends and or family, and sometimes if you don't have your tools ready, if you haven't worked with us and gotten that set up, it can also hurt your relationship with that person. And that we don't want to see. If you've got it set, then there's terms, it's agreed upon. There's no hurt feelings. There's no, you don't feel taken advantage of because you're working your rear end off for 20%. Don't ever do that. But it's all there, and it saves any hard feelings between somebody who you care about.
If you're already in that situation, or you've been burned before and you're like, I hate consignment, we can help you. We can show you the light and boost you up and give you the confidence to go and have that hard conversation and correct. Sorry, I'm very wobbly right now. Correct the situation that you are in and make sure that you get back on track so it's sustainable for your business.
Yeah. Because the conversation, you have to have with yourself is, all right, if I want to do this for a favor, and of course you want to do Susie down the street a favor. You love Susie. She bakes the best pies, right?
Your kids are best friends.
Neighbor. Your kids are best friends. Of course you want to do her a favor. Think about this for just a second. If you do that favor, you're hurting the rest of your business. And guess what? You're not going to be in business a year, 2 years from now, because you're doing these favors and you're not running it as a business. So is that going to help Susie in the long run? No, it will not, because you will not be in business. I know that sounds harsh, also, but it is the reality of it, and we've seen it happen. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, what if Susie's stuff sucks? Honestly, I mean, what if you don't want to sell Susie's stuff? We can help you with those words too.
Yeah. Let's talk about using the agreement to say no when you know what your terms are. No, I'm sorry. I don't take Beanie Babies. I don't have the target market for that. No, you know what?
That doesn't fit into my business model.
That doesn't fit into my business model, right? No. Oh, wait, no, this isn't really in my agreement. That's not really what I do. But thank you so much for thinking of me. Maybe you can use Samantha in the Upper Peninsula to consign your items. And you can refer them.
Why are you throwing me under the bus?
Yeah, and you can refer them, and you can use it as a nice way to say no, thank you as well. So it's not just a yes, I'm going to sell your things. It's also a no, you know what, those really don't fit within my business model. Maybe I can help you out and refer you elsewhere. Thank you so much. Thank you for thinking of me.
Thank you for thinking of me. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, y'all. Hello. Of course, these are great reasons why you need us in your life. We didn't even,
we're a whole toolbox in ourselves right here, guys.
a whole tool box. I'm sorry, tool box.
We're all that and a bag of chips. Yeah.
And a bag of chips. Y'all, we're fun. I mean, if nothing else, we're fun. So come hang out with us. I mean, seriously. Top 3 reasons. There you have it. I don't think you need anything more than that to know that.
No, you don't.
You need to be with us.
If there's something that we missed, tell us below in the comments. What are other reasons that everybody should come and hang out with us?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you just opened a door.
And I feel like we need to say, all right, I get it. We may not be for everyone. That's okay.
Yeah, that's true.
That's okay.
We say that a lot.
That's okay.
Yes.
If all this sounds good to you, we might be for you. If all this does not sound like your cup of tea, we might not be. And that's okay.
That's okay.
Just like consignment is not for everybody, but you will never know if you don't know what your terms are.
Oh.
And on
Have
that
your
note,
terms ready so you can say no.
on that note, y'all, I'm going to have to cut it right there because that was a mic drop. Until next time, cheers.
Thanks for joining Libby, Molly, and Samantha, the ladies of Consignment Chats, as we build a resourceful community of collaborative resellers. Find all the ways to connect with us on consignmentchats.com. Episodes are available on YouTube and anywhere you get your podcasts. In addition, join our free private Facebook community.